Are you a woman who feels all your time is taken up with work or the kids and you've lost your own identity? Or maybe you know somebody who feels like that. Michaela Skillings wants to talk with you. She's setting up a new social group for women in Shaftesbury and the surrounding communities, putting on events, things to put in your diary, to look forward to, time that's truly yours.
So I can get my identity back of not being a mum, not being a wife, just a lady who wants to, I won't say live, but have a breather, just to be me.
Michaela moved to this area with her husband Jimmy around 2 years ago, and they had no contacts here. Jimmy now heads up the Shaftesbury and Gillingham Round Table. They put on many social events for men to foster friendship, and one of their key aims is to tackle a sense of isolation and encourage mental well-being through activities and bonding. Michaela's noticed how becoming a tabler has transformed her husband's day-to-day life.
It's more watching my husband start to smile. We've moved an hour away from pretty much everyone we know. So we didn't know anyone. So watching him do these activities with people that he doesn't know and make friends, I think hit me hardest. He didn't seem overly happy because all he was doing was obviously like work, home, work, home. He was missing something other than work and home. Watching Jimmy being able to do all these things, and he's smiling, he's laughing, he's enjoying it, and I'm sat here at home and they're like, I need to do something the same. I'm isolated. I don't know anybody here, and it's got me pretty low. I'm wanting to meet with other people who they might not be feeling low. They might just be needing to get out of the house, also like myself. I need something that isn't, as much as I love my husband and my kids, as most people do, I've lost me.
Michaela wants to meet different people with different interests so she can talk about something different herself.
Not talking about my children all the time.
Jimmy suggested Michaela could set up the women's equivalent of the round table, the ladies' circle.
And it was only when he mentioned that round table used to have the sister partner, the ladies' circle, and he's been nagging at me for months.
The round table has followed a really varied programme of events and activities.
They've been doing lots of things, the tank shooting, demolition of pianos. They did a mud run, I believe there was as well. I've been sat here watching, getting really irritated. The fact that I'm not. Being a stay-at-home mum, it grates that I'm not able to do anything.
Has there been one particular thing that the lads have done that you thought, oh, I wish I could have done that? I guess not the mud run.
Not so much the mud run.
And she knows which events she wants to put on.
The axe throwing, that just looks fun. Previously done archery, and I'm awful at it, but it was great fun.
Michaela says the men's model works.
They meet up their socials and they do the small drinks, and I'm hoping to do, because obviously we're to cover Shaftesbury and Gillingham, I'm wanting to try and do one meet-up in Gillingham and then alternate it with a social in Shaftesbury. So then obviously the people in Shaftesbury who don't want to travel this far can still get out. Same with Gillingham, but you'll have those that are either in between or just out of. So you might have somebody, say, in Mia who wants to come to Gillingham, but they might find the Shaftesbury meetup too far. And vice versa. There might be somebody in Mottcombe who would prefer to go to Shaftesbury because it's a bit closer.
It seems with the men's group, variety is part of its strength, and that's something Michaela hopes to replicate with the ladies' circle.
I'm going to take it as it comes because every week will be different for different people. Somebody might have something pop up and they might not be able to come for a couple of meetings and then come back. It's all about being there for people when they're confident enough to access it. No point rushing in and expecting everybody to be there straight away when they might, like myself, struggle with self-esteem and confidence. They may have anxiety and it may take them a while to work up to coming. I don't want to expect people. It would be lovely for loads of people to join straight away. They can see that they aren't the only ones wanting to get out, do stuff, maybe feeling lonely.
It is quite a commitment setting up a new branch of the Ladies' Circle, and the meeting schedule will reflect this.
Every 3 weeks to begin with, and then after the new year, we can look at increasing it to like every other week. So similar to the men's. So it'll be a meeting every other week. So then obviously you can do once a month in Gillingham, 2 weeks later do that meet up in Shaftesbury, and then alternate it. So then you do like an activity, maybe do a small activity in Gillingham for those who only want to do something small, and then you've got the bigger ideas of which I nicked from a couple of the mums.
And one of those is almost like a school trip.
A bottomless bunch, I think it's called actually, and they got on the train from Gillingham to Salisbury. I thought that was actually a pretty good idea. So there's stuff like that, which obviously you do on a weekend.
Just like the Round Table for Men, there are strict age restrictions for Ladies' Circle nationally. Members need to be aged between 18 and 45. After that, women can join the Tangent Group, which is thriving in our area. And it's a formal organisation, so there are key roles to fill. Michaela's got some of them. She's going to be chair.
I do need the vice chair. I do need to look at the social media and a treasurer.
You're going to have to find ceremonial chains from somewhere, aren't you?
I haven't thought that far. Because I don't know if they have the stuff from the old group.
She'll find out. They've had to approach Round Table headquarters in setting up this Ladies' Circle group because there is an element of formality.
For the Ladies' Circle to be classed as rechartered, because obviously we're reopening an old branch. And then once that hits, it will be then we can then do some fundraising bits and pieces.
Michaela's set a firm date for the first meeting, although the venue's not yet been confirmed. But put it in your diary if you're interested.
Thursday the 6th of November at 6:30.
To say you're in, make contact online.
We do have a Facebook page, which it's Shaftesbury and Gillingham Ladies Circle. If anybody knows of the Round Table, they also share the post. So if they see that one, they also have a link to our page. But I will be trying to post a bit more in the Shaftesbury and Gillingham Facebook page groups, so then people can then see it and then go over to the page. They can message
Michaela Skillings, and if you need her contact details and you don't do Facebook, get in touch with us here at Alfred. We'll put you in touch. hello@thisisalfred.com, and we'll let you know how the Shaftesbury and Gillingham Ladies' Circle develops.